We'd just like to congratulate you on your recent recognition of the Order of Australia, obviously recognised across the country. So congratulations.
Thank you, Laura. It's been a great, exciting period to receive this award.
I think it's amazing. It's a great recognition for you for all your hard work over the years, but also for cancer nurses across Australia and globally, that we can actually receive and be acknowledged in our work with recognition like this. So fantastic. So just wanted to start with saying, well, obviously we've talked about it, but what does receiving the Order of Australia mean to you in your career within cancer nursing and research?
I guess for me, really receiving the award has been affirmation of the work that I've been doing over the last 35 years, and really the work that I've been doing on behalf of organisations such as the Cancer Nurses Society of Australia and the International Society for Nurses in Cancer Care, because really the work that we do is not often recognised, and it's the work of volunteers. It also recognises the work that I've been doing in my paid employment as well, which has really just been wonderful to think that the work that I take for granted that I do every day has been recognised in a way that is not always the case. So it's been really lovely and really reaffirming and quite humbling to have messages from nurses all over the world to say congratulations.
And I think you went to Sydney recently to... Sydney?
I did go to Sydney to receive the award from the Governor-General, which was really very exciting. It was a lovely day.
Beautiful photos. So we might even hopefully maybe get a photo attached to this for everyone to have a look at, to see the actual medal as well, which is very beautiful. So just a quick couple of questions then, really just to highlight you and your career, obviously, on this acknowledgement. So what key changes have you witnessed within your cancer career, your nursing career over the years that have really kind of impacted you?
I guess for me, really, I've been doing this since 1990, and cancer care has really transformed, like everything from prevention, understanding cancer, the causes of cancer, how we can prevent it, diagnosing cancer, understanding cancer and the subtypes, treatments for cancer, how we administer the treatments have completely transformed from when I started working and continue to change every day. And really importantly for me, the survivorship aspects of care, for patients have completely changed. We didn't really think about survivorship as an issue when I started nursing, and now it's a core component of what we do, and really patients survive for such a long time. It's integral to everything that we do today. And of course the work that we do for Indigenous patients is so important now, and recognising that there's a gap in our care, particularly in Australia, and that focus and the emphasis on making a difference for Indigenous patients, particularly in Australia, is really such a different way and a different approach to what it was when I started nursing. It's really, nursing has transformed, and the care of cancer has transformed in that period, so nothing really resembles
what it was,
which is wonderful. It's really great.
Good. It changes. It's good, but also to look at that, closing the gap, as you said, with the Indigenous population.
It's so important.
It's so important, and it is an optimal care pathway for our patients here, for us to strive towards that. Just another little so obviously, as you said, you've been in cancer care since 1990, so roughly a few years, obviously. What advice would you have for any current nurses or future cancer nurses that are looking to do research, but also to try and make a difference within cancer care? What advice do you have for them?
I think critically about the work that you're doing and how you do it. We know that there is a huge gap in the implementation of research that's been done. So critically think about what you're doing, why you're doing it, how you're doing it. Is there evidence to support doing it differently in a better way? And how can we make that happen? We know that we spend enormous resources, financial and person resources, in doing research, and to have a gap in the implementation is really just so disappointing, I guess. And to know that there's research that says that we could be improving care for patients, yet we're not implementing that is, it's a waste. It's, particularly when health resources are scarce, we should be optimising how we use all of our resources. And so think about the work that you do, how you're doing it, and try and make a difference. Don't be scared, speak up, work with all of your colleagues, join your professional bodies. Really, the professional bodies can drive things forward. We can work in ways that cross boundaries and cross borders and really, can help drive change in this space. So I think, work with your professional organisations, work with your peers, make the most of opportunities, become members, engage in mentoring programs and say yes to everything, really, all of the opportunities.
And just as you're talking about global and professional bodies, how can the ISNCC community continue to support and promote excellence in cancer care globally? What do you think the best strategies are for that to happen and continue? Because I know they do great work obviously already, but to keep that going in the future.
So ISNCC is a member-based organisation, and our vision is to reduce the burden of cancer globally. And so I guess the way that we support nurses is through your member organisations, through your national member organisations. And where you don't have a national member organisation, you can work with ISNCC through our global citizen membership. If you're in a low-income country, there's no cost for that. And you can find the membership forms and information about global citizens and organisational membership on our website, so isncc.org. And we work collaboratively. Reach out to us. You can be part of the committees. We can grow your skills. We, have our journal, Cancer Nursing. You can read about the latest research in the journal, and you can connect with nurses globally in the community. And we know that there's power in numbers and strength in the connections that we create. We have a conference every 2 years, and so you can attend that. We host webinars, and so there's lots of ways to connect and ways that we can support you and reach out. Absolutely. And I encourage you all to think about participating in any way that you can.
Okay, well, Kath, thank you so much. And on behalf of ISNCC and myself, obviously, I'd like to congratulate you on receiving your Order of Australia, and well done, and thank you for all your contribution to the nursing career, the workforce, everyone, and being part of ISNCC and promoting the nurses across the world. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Laura, and thanks ISNCC for this opportunity. Thank you.